Socioeconomics picks out people in a better way than race. When you do look at the socioeconomics, you see the huge disparity between white households and black households. You see the huge disparity between white households and Hispanic households. Your argument that race has no place in that equation is really fundamentally flawed.
One is whether each racial group is socioeconomically the same. That I agree with you. They're not.
Yeah, they're not, and the stats show that.
Yeah, of course, I agree with that fully. The question is, how do you address that in the way that actually targets poverty the best?
Great.
And what Martin Luther King wrote in his book, Why We Can't Wait, is he called it, we need a Bill of Rights for the disadvantaged. He said, yes, we should address racial inequality. Yes, we should address the legacy of slavery. But the way to do that is on the basis of class. And that will disproportionately target blacks and Hispanics because they're disproportionately poor, but it will be doing so in a way that also helps the white poor, in a way that addresses poverty.
Say that.
I agree with this guy. I think he's correct. I think in the era that we live in today, I think race, it doesn't matter as much as it used to back then, right? I think race will always matter. Will always have white people, black people, but the thing that is much more important in today's times are the economy. I think the economy is money is the thing that is at the top level as far as being important in today's environment. If you look at the rate at which the economy, inflation, and it's not just something that happens in one place, it happens all over the world. It's a global issue. It's not an issue that happens in Africa, in America, in Brazil. It's an issue that we all experience, right? Race, you can always find poor people you can always find poor white people, you can always find poor black people, but the way to address to address an issue is not by focusing on helping one group of people, on helping white people only, or helping Puerto Ricans only, or helping black people only. Is by implementing a solution that helps everyone at the same time, to make sure that not only one group of people are getting to better situations, but everyone at the same time is moving on, so that we can so that we can all be able to live in this in this economy that we live in today. I think people need to. I think it's very, very important for people to stop leaning into the past. All right. Obviously, the past is for us to learn from it, but it's not for us to go back to it and try to relive it. We have to take lessons from it, and we have to move on and stop making everything about race. Like I said, race will always matter. There will always be racist people, but those are the minority. Those are the minority of people that you cannot when you address an issue, you don't focus on the minority, you focus on the majority. And I don't believe that the majority of people that live in the world are racist. So yeah, I think people need to move on. We need to focus on economics, on money, making sure that people are educated, they're going to school, so that they have skills, they obtain skills for them to work, and work in this work in these jobs that pay much more better money, so that they can afford to live in today's economy.